Not in the clutch.
Yeah.
Get away from me.
Okay, so put this in there too. So imagine, like I'm going slow motion. Somebody, like a wrestler, wants to take him down. What's this going to be his counter? Counter. Don't just step back. Okay, so let's do that again. So we come over here. Working a counter. Okay, we need to get used to that. So we come over here. He needs to get used to other attacks coming at him too. He's got to get used to that. Don't let him grab you. If he try to grab you, what are they going to do? So if somebody wants to threaten you, right? Okay, so are you going to just let him come up and go like this? You know what? I don't like you. I'm going to knee you in the face. Are you going to let him do it?
No.
What are you going to do? See what he's doing. So counter. Even before that, what could have he done? I'm going to choke you. Okay? So, are you going to wait for him to even have his hands around your neck?
No.
You know what I'm saying? Attack him before. Don't let him do something stupid. I'm going to tackle you. I'm mad at you. Let me tackle you. Okay, see what he's doing? Alright, so that's what we need to do, is sense the danger and respond accordingly. So, do something different. Don't do the same damn kick over and over again, okay? Because most part, a lot of people out there aren't really going to do the same. I mean, you want to be able to be ready for whatever. So even if they do something like this, you're ready for it. They try to grab you. So try to grab the wrist. Try to grab their neck. Try to grab their leg. Okay? To give them something different. Alright? Let's go.
Alright, I'm going to attack. You don't know what's coming out.
Pull out a gun.
Yeah. We can anything legal, right? I think you're somebody that you're not, and you know. Okay, I'll attack you. Make a rip, hit me. Okay, hit me. There you go.
Don't leave your face open when you're punching them.
I had to look in my face.
You're gonna do something stupid. Well, now I made you mad. Anyway. Alright, yeah, switch up. Yeah. Alright, there you go. Okay, wait.
Okay, pause. So this is the whole thing that I'm trying to teach you guys to do. He's the aggressor. He's the bully. He's the guy that's trying to hurt me. I know this. So I'm ready to attack when I have the opportunity. He gets too close, I'm attacking him. Right? He gets too close, I attack him. He punches at me. I block and I attack. Or I block and attack at the same time. Okay? So the whole fact of the matter is I'm attacking and attacking to defend.
Okay.
I just noticed, like if I had a gun, there's no such thing as blocking bullets with the gun. The gun's right there, I'm just going to pull the damn trigger. So your trigger are your fists, your trigger are your feet, your elbows, your knees, your head, whatever you need to use, that's your bullet coming at them. So he shoots at me first, boom, I got cover. Now I'm drawing back, I'm shooting back at him. So that's almost like basically him coming out, boom, boom, I blocked, and then boom. It's like a two-step thing. Block, strike. Or like before he even drew his gun, I draw mine first. Bam. That's the best. To just get it right away. So that's what we're trying to do. Time it like before he even attacks, you attack him. Or you attack him at the same exact time they attack you. And a lot of times this happens. When people get really good, he hits me and I hit him back. Like we just popped each other. That's what happens when you get really, like so we both get cut. We both get shot. Right? That's what happens when they get better and better, is that you end up exchanging blows in a way. Okay? But you just have to realize that your weapons is the attack. You have to get used to attacking them and making, like when you see vulnerabilities. Okay? The better he gets, the less vulnerable he'll be. So don't make anything stupid, but just don't do stupid, but attack smart. So what happened right there? He tried to come up, and I stepped back and I kicked him right here. Okay, so that's essentially like, that's a smart attack, but what's vulnerable is his kneecap, is his shin. Okay, if he comes like straight into me, like diving towards me, like somebody that's just really pissed, so I'm gonna just jump straight to you. So if you jump straight to him, you need to get that response to get them when they're doing that. Like they jump right to you, boom, like right, he just left his nose just coming, and his nose is coming at a speed, and your fist is meeting his nose, he's gonna get knocked back. That's not a smart thing to do. So you notice, the smarter that I am, the more careful I have to be with how I attack. If I'm not smart and I just jump into him, I could be meeting his elbow. Boom! And then that's going to end the fight right there. So you notice that people, when they're better at martial arts, they don't just do they don't just jump into things. They have to be very careful. Because one little mistake, even if I went like here, I could be stepping right into his fist. Boom! And that'll knock me out. Okay, so you have to be careful. Even something like this, stepping in, he could kick my shin before I even get there. He could break my knee right there. So I have to even be careful stepping in too much. Because he's not a boxer. He's somebody that's utilizing his whole body as weapons. So he could actually break my knee as I step in. So before I even step in to attack him, I have to make sure that I don't let him break my knee. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to come over here. I'm going to keep myself a little bit faster. Okay, so I'm attacking him. I want to hurt him. He's the defender. But I'm a smart bully. I'm not going to be doing stupid stuff. So what I'm trying to attack him more smart. Okay, so I'm trying to attack him. And he's trying to get away. And then basically the real fight is when we're really engaged. And then we pretty much end up exchanging blows. But that first initial hit is pretty much the most important. Okay? And that's what we need to get used to, is trying to win that first hit. Okay? Okay, let's work on that. Let's keep working on it.
So when you're defense,
Alright, so we'll have you guys do it. Hurt them two against you. Just slow it down a little bit. So you're getting attacked by two people at once. Alright? So just try to like work through it.
We attacking him?
Yeah.
What techniques are we allowed?
Whatever you want. But just slow it down. Don't hurt each other.
Be smart. Okay. Ready?
2 strikes on one
Smart.
side.
So real attack, don't hold back. Just control right there. And pull back. Okay, I'll attack you.
Alright, let's have the net and Seagull deer jumping over here. Right here.
What's the 2 versus him?
You'll have them two against you. Let's go.
That was what I was
Easy.
watching what you guys were doing. It's just trade off, trade off?
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Well. Alright. Alright, bye. Good. Switch off now. Switch off. You do 3. You guys keep going. You guys keep going. Easy, easy. Are you okay? I'm saying deep. You don't need my dad to come to you. What do you want? My mom called. She can't, yeah. Just take
Nice. He kicked out at the exact same time.
Just take them away. Make sure everything's
Sorry,
alright.
do something crazy.
It's a good one.
Yeah.
Switch up again.
We got on this side.
Was that your better side? No.
Well, I was on that side already, so I'll try the same one.
Something stupid. Telegraph.
Thought we were taking you.
What do you say?
Okay.
If you feel threatened.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good. You got my hands up.
Alright, take a little break right here. Alright, just realize that this is what they're talking about. Like, according to the law and according to the science behind fighting, you don't have to wait for them to hit you or even attempt to hit you before you can hit them. When you feel the threat, okay, there's two guys coming at you. Alright, I feel the threat. You may have to initiate the attack in order to survive that situation.
Especially
So
if you know that one of them might be a little faster than you.
Yeah, so say for example, you don't gotta wait for someone to shoot at you before you can shoot at them. Okay? They got a gun, you got a gun. If you feel you have to take them out before they even grab the gun, that's what you gotta do. So basically, it's like that threat. When that threat comes, the most effective method is to attack first. That's pretty much what it is.
Okay.
Okay? So just basically, like, keep that in mind. So basically, then you're engaged the whole time, rather than waiting for them. Like waiting for them to hit you before you hit them back. You understand? Now, out there in the real world, like, you may not have that opportunity to attack first because they got you from behind. Somebody just, they just jumped you, they just hit you in the back of the head, and then now you know the fight is on. Right? But before that happened, somebody said, "Hey, you motherfucker," and then you turn around, boom, now you know the fight's on. He's at a distance, he just called me a motherfucker, you know the fight's engaged. Even though he didn't hit me, the fact that he swore at me and I feel threatened, I know the fight is engaged. So I'm not going to take my eyes off him. Okay, he just called me a motherfucker and I feel threatened. Now I know there's something might go on. So then now he's coming at me, then this is when I'm going to engage. Pop! And then I hit him right there, and then the real fight comes in. You know what I'm saying? So you don't have to wait, "Hey motherfucker," and then he comes up, "Wait, let me," and then you let him pop you first. That's not good. But if say I'm just by the train, and all of a sudden the guy just tackled me, and then now I know for a fact that the fight is on, and I'm starting from this position, my head's pounding, I'm a little bit dizzy, and then I'm trying to engage while I'm dizzy and my head is pounding.
That sucks.
You know what I'm saying? So that awareness is very important. When you feel that threat, you need to immediately respond. There's no time. especially if all three of you guys are trying to fight me, I can't spare a hit to the jaw. No, I'm not going to let that happen. Like, I know the fight's engaged. Alright, I'm going to assess the situation. These two guys are right there. Let me try to knock this guy out first, and then engage and come from here. So there's no time to basically, like, to let them, like, try to hit you first. You understand? Like, there could be, like, you know, there's tactics involved. You want to take them out as fast as possible. Basically, the difference between what we train in here and what they do in the ring is that this is not for entertainment, this is for survival. So basically when you need to end it as soon as possible. If you can end it in 5 seconds, that's great. But if you can end it in 3 seconds, that's even better. So let's end it as fast as possible. So basically, you want to engage and find the mistakes right away. Because if you don't exploit that opportunity, next thing you know, you could be dead. So meaning, like, for her, for example, if I'm attacking her, or say he's attacking her, she has one opportunity to save her life by popping him in the nose, because he doesn't think that she knows martial arts or anything, pops him in the nose with a straight blast. So he's coming in there, boom, 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 breaks his nose and then runs away. But if she doesn't get that if she doesn't take that opportunity, she waits too long, he gets his hands on her, she's the one that's dead. Because he's just going to choke and kill her. Right? So basically that's essentially, like, especially somebody, she's not as strong as him. He grabs her, she might gouge his eyes out. But then, if she doesn't do it right, then he knows that she is trying to hurt him, and then he just elbows her in the face, and then it's done. Okay, so basically, like, when they're coming at you, you need to find that opportunity to engage. Alright? So then when we're doing this drill, they're getting too close, hit them first. You got too close. You know what I'm saying? You basically say, you step beyond that line, I'm gonna give you my fury. I'm gonna make sure that, you know what I'm saying, that I'm gonna defend myself. Basically, you got your space. Everybody's got their space. I step into his square, I don't belong there. You understand? So I step in here, I'm going to get hit. That's what I get for stepping in there. It's like somebody trying to invade your home. You know what I'm saying? So you need to protect your home. Your space is your personal space. When the people are trying to invade your personal space, you need to hit them to get out. Not just blocking. Because blocking can it's only going to save you just for a little while. If they keep coming at you, eventually they're going to get you. So you need to hit them back. It's like having a gun, and then you're trying to scare them with the gun, but then there's no bullets. You know there's no bullets. And you're like, shit, if he keeps coming at me, I can't pull the trigger, there's nothing going to happen. That's what blocking is. Blocking is just blocking, nothing's going to happen. They're going to just keep coming at you, and next thing you know, they're going to get you. And when they get you, what are you going to do then? You know what I'm saying? So you need to engage immediately. As long as it's a threat that is justifiable, you know, if it's something where you started the fight, or something where it's not justified, where you're the aggressor, then you're going to go to jail. As long as you're the defender, it's okay to defend yourself. But if you're the aggressor, then there's a problem there. You understand? So I'm not teaching you guys to basically, like basically go overboard with it, where you're just like hitting them and then you're killing them. You understand? So you hit them. Okay, so he's invading my space. I hit him. Boom. You know, he goes down. Alright, he's no longer a threat. I'm justified by law, I'm good. He tried to tap me, I defended myself, I'm good. But if I hit him down and I'm just keeps wailing on him, boom, 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 everybody sees that and he ends up in the hospital, I end up going to jail. Even though that he attacked me first, the fact that I just kept going at him, even though he's not a threat anymore, that becomes a problem. Right? It's like him coming at me, I pull out my gun, I shoot him, boom, he's down. You know what, let me make sure he's dead. Let me give him 2 taps, pop, pop. Right now I'm going to jail. You understand? That's the difference. You need to know when to stop. Right? But as soon as they become a threat, you're allowed to pull that trigger. Okay, because they're the threat, but you can't go beyond that. Just remember about the Rodney King thing. The guy's he's already submitted and you keep beating on him. You can't do that. Alright? This is not the cage fighting where you just keep beating on him right? You have to basically know when to stop. But also remember that when the person is giving you a threat, you are allowed to hit them first. You don't have to wait for them to hit you. Okay, because by the time they hit you, she can't afford to get hit. You understand? Like if she gets one punch, a real good punch from a guy, she's going down. She can't afford that, so she's going to have to hit them first. Alright, so remember that. Alright, but say there's like there's a little kid that's coming at you. He's like 10 years, like 13 years old. You're noticeably stronger, then you may not want to hit him. You may just like, say Derek's coming at me, say he's smaller than me, whatever, he's coming at me, and he's punching at me, and then basically I might force him into an arm bar, get him down to the ground. I didn't have to mark him up. I just got control of him.
Unless it was a gravel ground.
Yeah, this is what the police have to do. You have to assess the situation correctly. Because if a little guy's coming at you, or say she was coming at you, and then you broke her nose. Even though she came at you, and she didn't have no weapon, she had no knives, no nothing. The police come over, they're like, you know what? She's got broken nose and everything. They're gonna take her story. You're going in the cuffs.
You need an attorney, son.
So basically, if she came at you, maybe it's best not to break her nose. Maybe you just kind of like get away from the punch, get her down on the ground, control her. Okay, so there's no marks on her. Okay, if you want to get her upset, she's a little young, then you put a little pressure point on her, get her to feel a little pain. There's still no marks on her. Everything's okay. But as soon as you mark somebody up, you better have justification. Now, if he came at me and I broke his nose and the police came over, well, I am smaller than him still. They might take my story. But if I'm coming at him and then he breaks my nose, well, then be like, well, he's small, but then he's trained in martial arts. Okay, I understand why he broke his nose because this guy's trained, right? So you have to, everything has to be justified. That's how the law works. You have to justify what you're doing. If she came at you with a knife and then you broke her nose, be like, yeah, she had a knife on her. That's why her nose is broken. They will understand, right? But, she's a small girl, and then all of a sudden, she's got 2 black eyes and a broken nose, and what did she do? She said F you, and she came to your face. And then you broke her nose, and you gave her 2 black eyes. You're going to jail. So you need to assess accordingly. Alright, you go to these bars, you're drunk, you break somebody's nose, this guy was drunk, they're going to hold that against you. You understand? They find weed on you, they're going to hold that against you. They're going to find what they can to hold against you. They find that you have a criminal record, they're going to hold that against you. They're not going to believe you. She doesn't have a criminal record, he has a criminal record, I believe her. That's how they work. That's what they do.
What if the woman is 5'11", 220 pounds, and she's like, in your face?
So you gotta handle the situation very smart, okay? It's a lot of intelligence, but what I'm saying is just be prepared because that's how the reality is. All right. We could work a little bit. Let's work a little bit more on that. You guys go back to the 3-person sparring.
You want to do the sidekick thing?
The sidekick? You want to do it now?
Yeah, because if you want to do fitness too, we're probably running out of time.
We could do the sidekick thing. Is Corey here already?
Yeah, I've heard of jump roping.
Do you want to just do fitness?
I'm gonna
Yeah.
grab it.
Because I think the lesson can be what we were doing today. You already talked about it, just like attacking before being attacked.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
Yeah.
fine. We don't need to do the sidekick.
Okay.
We can do it next week.
Yeah, we'll do it next time.
And then we could just do some fitness. If you want to just pick up shots of fitness, it's not like you need to record the whole thing. But, obviously he has the best form.